It's been a minute since I did like a little Blu-ray movie update video. Last time I did one of these was probably back in 2022. I haven't done one since. I took a break from collecting movies for a while, like 2 years or so. And I even at one point thought about getting rid of these movies because I really didn't have time to watch them. But all that changed this year, man. I just decided, I said, I'm not about to do that. I'm about to stick to my physical movies because I don't play games. And that's how we're going to rock it out. And I'm glad I did. So I ended up getting quite a few new titles added to the collection, upgraded some movies. It's just 2 shelves worth. That's why I keep going to bring the camera back and forth. Excuse the mess. But yeah, we're going to go ahead and get this thing started, man. I'm going to start off with my DVDs, the Blu-rays, 4K slips, Steelbooks, and show the box sets. So let's go ahead and get it started. All right, I'm going to start with my box sets first. So I got the Matrix, excuse the shadow, but I got the Matrix Ultimate Collection. This is all 4 of those movies. Of course, everyone knows the first one is the best one. The second one is aight. The third one is even less than aight. And the fourth one, yeah, didn't like that one. But I'm going to watch it again. I only seen it once, but yeah, I didn't like it the first time I seen it. We got the Fast and the Furious 8 movie collection. They Fast and Furious, man. They made so many of these movies, man. I got all of them up until this video. But hopefully this last one they do, I think it's Fast 10 Part 2 or something like that. Hopefully that's the last one. We got Back to the Future trilogy. These are all Steelbooks in here. It's like a nice little box set. Just Steelbooks in there. But I got all 3 of those. And of course, the first, second, I actually like the third one too. Fake Plant. I got the first 100 episodes of SpongeBob. This is seasons 1 through 5, I think. And then I got the next 100 episodes. This is season 6 through 9, if I'm not mistaken. I got Chucky's 7 movie collection. I don't consider Chucky to be horror to me. I mean, these movies just seem a little bit too comedic for me. I know they do fall in that horror, genre. But to me, I don't know. It's just I just can't take a talking doll serious. I just can't. Then I got the Terminator anthology. This is Terminators 1, 2, 3, and Salvation. I liked all of them. Salvation, I didn't really like as much. But no, it's still good. All right, starting it off on the DVDs. I got 3 Strikes. This is the first movie that I ever bought on physical media. I bought this movie from Amazon in 2011. Paid $5 for it. Above the Rim, I need a 4K of this. Baby Boy, I need a 4K of this too. And this is also the second movie that I bought in 2011 from Amazon. I think I paid about $5 or $6 for this one. But yeah, I need a 4K of that. Dead Presidents, need a 4K of this. I got The Hookup. This movie is aight. No, I never seen the second one. Have no interest in watching that one. A Low Down Dirty Shame. It's another good movie, a little action comedy with Jada Pinkett Smith. Next Day Air. Really underrated movie to me with Mike Epps and Wood Harris. Love this movie. Paper Soldiers. I believe this is Kevin Hart's first movie. It's got Benny Siegel and Stacey Dash in it. It's a Rockefeller type movie. Came out in, I think, 99. But yeah, I don't really consider Kevin Hart funny, but this is just one of 2 movies that I have with him in it. So I love that movie too. I wouldn't mind if they did a Blu-ray of that. The Players Club, another classic movie. R.I.P. to Bernie Mac. Ride. To me, this is a underrated movie right here. I'm pretty sure a lot of people have never heard of this movie before. But it's like a little comedy hood joint. Love that movie too. South Central, another classic right here. Love this movie. State Property and State Property 2. 2 Rockefeller movies that I also like. Nice little hood classic. And last of the DVDs, I got The Wash. Another little hood classic. It's a comedy movie. I love this movie too. If any of these movies had a Blu-ray release, I'd jump on it. But just certain movies, certain titles, man, if they were to do a 4K of them, then yeah, I definitely get that. Got a HomePod here. That's a 2nd gen. And starting it off on the Blu-rays, 1408, psychological thriller, good movie there. Addams Family and Addams Family Values, that's the original ones from the early 90s. I got All About the Benjamins, another good movie, hood comedy. Armageddon, I think this is getting a 4K if I'm not mistaken. I might get it, I guess I will get it, I don't know. ATL, good movie there. Birds of a Feather, probably a movie most people have never heard of, but it's a good hood movie. Blue Streak. Bones, this movie is crazy, weird, very cheesy, but I enjoyed it. The Bone Collector, I think this is Angelina Jolie's first movie, I think, if I'm not mistaken, or maybe her second one. Either way, that's a good movie too. Breakdown, Kurt Russell's a good movie. Brooklyn's Finest, I need a 4K of this. I love this movie. The Call, good movie here. Casablanca, it's a classic, good movie. Don't have too many of these old time movies, but like that one. Castaway, good Tom Hanks movie. Commando, little cheesy action movie here. All that shooting and not one bullet hit him. It's crazy, man. Cradle to the Grave, DMX, Jet Li, love that movie too. Taking It Down. I got Crash, good movie there. Dante's Peak, I believe they're getting a 4K of this too. Kino Lorber. I might upgrade, I might not, I don't know. The Day After Tomorrow, good movie there. Death Becomes Her. Deep Rising, I love this little science fiction horror movie. Love it, it's one of my favorite movies there. Die Hard Collection, this is all 5 of his movies, and yes, I do like the 5th one. I know a lot of people hated the 5th one, but I loved it. Don't Be a Menace to South Central While Drinking Your Juice in the Hood, probably the longest title ever. It's a classic. Eagle Eye, I like movies that talk about AI and robots and all this other stuff, but it's a real good movie right here. With a Shia LaBeouf, I think that's how you pronounce it. Easy A, good movie there. End of Watch, probably the best cop movie. Eraser, with Arnold Schwarzenegger and Vanessa Williams. Executive Decision, give me a 4K of this. I love this movie. Real good action movie. Exit Wounds, good movie there. The Expendables 1, 2, and 3. The first 2 I love, the third one not so much. Flight, good movie. Friday, gotta get a 4K of this. This is an instant classic right here. Get Rich or Die Trying, decent movie. Gone in 60 Seconds, when this movie first came out, I must have seen this movie about 200 times, boy. Really like this movie. If they were to do a 4K, I probably won't upgrade. I'll probably just keep it as a Blu-ray. Honey, I Shrunk the Kids, it's like a childhood movie of mine. I really like this movie. I don't have the other ones that they came out with, just that first one. House of Wax, it's a good movie here. How High, another classic. Hustle and Flow, of course, another classic. Independence Day 2 movie collection. I didn't like Resurgence. Hated that movie. But if they were to do a 4K of the first one, then I'd jump on that. I don't know I think they might already have a 4K available for the first Independence Day. I'm not sure. By the way, if they were to do another one, because I think if they do have a 4K, it's older. So they do another transfer, then I'll probably just get that one. But I had no interest in the second one. I got Inside Man. Love this movie too. Spike Lee joint. I, Robot. Another robot movie I like. The Island. I had a huge crush on Scarlett Johansson back in the day, which is interesting because me and her the same age. And normally I like older women. But yeah, had a huge crush on her back in the day, boy. But it's a good movie though. This is a Michael Bay directed film. Good movie though. Juice. Of course, that's a classic. Kill Bills Volume 1 and 2. They do have a 4K of this, but I have no interest in upgrading, so I'm just going to keep it as a Blu-ray. Kindergarten Cop, this was a movie I seen years ago, and I hated it, but then I decided to check it out again, probably about maybe 4 or 5 years ago, and I liked it. I thought it was pretty good. Kiss of the Dragon, it's an underrated movie right here. Jet Li joint. Lakeview Terrace, I watched several Movie tour videos. People talk about their movies, and I have not seen not a single person with this movie in their collection. So I don't know if people hate this movie that much, or maybe they forgot about it. But I seen this movie when around the time it first came out, and I loved it. Lean on Me, another good movie here. Lockdown, probably one of the best prison movies out. The Mask, Cameron Diaz in this movie, she was phenomenal in this movie. More Money in High School High. I really only got this double feature because of High School High. I could not find High School High separate, so I bought this double feature. I have seen More Money. It's alright, but I really only like it for High School High. That's a classic. Monsters Ball. This movie was alright. We can get this out. I got Mr. and Mrs. Smith. Good movie there. If they were to do a 4K of that, I might get it. I don't know yet. National Security. Good Martin Lawrence movie, cop movie. Let me move these down a little bit. Got Next Friday. I like this movie. I know some people didn't like the second one, but I did. I seen the third one. I did not like the third one. So that's why I only got the first two. A Night to Remember. Probably one of the best Titanic movies that I've ever seen. This movie came out in 1958. It's only available in a Blu-ray, but if the Criterion was to do a 4K, then I'd definitely get it because I love that movie. Not Another Teen Movie. Another movie from my high school days. Notorious. Good movie there. Olympus Has Fallen. I think that's an underrated movie. It's good though. Original Gangsters. Another hood classic. Orphan. This was a surprise movie right here. I really enjoyed this movie. Real good. Out of Time. Good Denzel joint. Paid in Full. Give me a 4K of this. I'd definitely jump on it. Love this movie. Seen that movie about 100 times too. Parker. Another good movie with Jennifer Lopez and Jason Statham. The Perfect Match. We got Terrence J and Cassie in this one. I'm not going to say nothing else. This movie, I think, came out in 2016, but it's a good movie, though. I liked it. What's this? Perfect Stranger. It's a good movie. The ending of this movie was a surprise, though. I ain't going to lie. When I first seen it, that ending threw me off. But it's a good movie. The Pierce Brosnan collection. This is all four of his 007 movies. So these are 007 movies that I grew up on in the 90s. And I liked all four of them. I thought they were real fun to watch, good movies. If they were to do a 4K Steelbook release of this, like what they did with the Sean Connery, I might jump on this. I never seen any of the other 007 movies. I never seen the Daniel Craig's or anything like that. But I did like the Pierce Brosnan ones. Poseidon, good movie here. RoboCop trilogy. I like the first two, the third one not so much. My arm getting tired. That's why I'm moving so slow. Romeo Must Die. R.I.P. to Aaliyah. It's a classic movie though. Rush Hour trilogy. The first two I like. The third one, it's alright. I got Scary Movies 1, 2, and 3. The first two I love. The third one not so much. I didn't find the third one funny at all. Boy, my arm getting tired. But we gotta keep it going. Soul Plane. This is the other Kevin Hart movie that I got. This movie is straight up trash, but I love this movie, man. I love it. It's a real good, funny movie to me. So I'm definitely keeping that in the collection. Spaceballs, good movie here, comedy. Superbad, another good movie. That was a surprise to me. Wasn't expecting this movie to be as good as it was, but I love this movie. I believe they are coming out with a 4K of this. I might get it. I don't know yet. Still trying to decide. Depends on what it costs. Surrogates, another like Android type movie. The Taking of Pelham 1, 2, 3. It's a good movie here. Tales from the Hood. Good movie here. Classic. Transformers 5 movie collection. I liked all of them except for the fifth one. And I know they got a 4K of these, but I'm not upgrading. I'm just gonna keep them as Blu-rays. I got Transporter 1 and 2. Both of those, I like both movies. Both of them are good. So really fun action movies there. Unstoppable, another good movie here. When I first seen this movie, I hated it. But then about a few years later, I watched it again and loved it. And I've seen it several more times since then. And every time I watch it, it's just a real fun watch. Love that movie. Waist Deep, hood action movie right here. Love this movie too. If they were to do a 4K of that, I might get it. I don't know yet. The Witches, this is the original one, the one that I grew up on in the 90s. Good movie here. The Wolf of Wall Street. Everyone know how crazy this movie is, but it's a fun watch too. And last on my Blu-ray side, I got A Working Man. This I just picked up today. Went up there to Walmart. I had to grab a few things. So I decided to go ahead and get this movie. I wanted the 4K, but couldn't find it. So I might still get the 4K. I don't know yet. Because I know the 4K version of this don't come with a Blu-ray. And I like to always have a Blu-ray and a 4K with the movie. So, but other than that, got those. So that takes care of my Blu-rays. Let's slide over here to these 4K slips. All right, I got 8 Mile. Of course, another classic right there. Eminem in it. 10 Cloverfield Lane. So I've been hearing people talk about this movie for years and I always ignored it. But I decided to check this movie out finally. And yeah, I have to agree, man. It's a good movie here. Real good psychological thriller. Love this movie. A lot better than I thought it was going to be. 2012, real good disaster movie. Since I already have several disaster movies on 4K, that's why I might just go ahead and upgrade Armageddon, as well as Dante's Peak and The Day After Tomorrow if those movies come out on 4K. Might just upgrade those since I already got some disaster movies on 4K. I got Ad Astra. So I do like these kind of movies that deal with space, going into outer space and stuff like that. I love movies like that. So I picked this up. It's a pretty good movie with Brad Pitt. Tommy Lee Jones is also in that movie. Got American Gangster, of course, you know, it's a classic right here. Kurt Russell, Denzel Washington. So I don't really have a whole lot of superhero movies. Really, the only ones I have is just this one and Ant-Man and the Wasp. I don't know, man. This is a good movie. I really enjoyed this one. But the problem that I have with superhero movies is that they continue on and on and on. And it's like, I know it's a lot of bad ones out there, and it's kind of hard for me to try to figure out which ones is good, which ones is bad. There are some that I liked. I remember seeing the first X-Men, some of the Superman movies I like. I'm more of a DC fan than I am Marvel. But there are a few Marvel movies I like. I know this one being one of them. I think I seen, what's the other one? Spider-Man. I think I seen the first Spider-Man was good. But it's so hard to really get into these superhero movies, man, because there's so many of them. Got Ant-Man and the Wasp, of course. This one got the lenticular here. So I just don't want to go down that rabbit hole, man. I really don't. So that's why I only got those two. Got Barbie. This movie was okay. I didn't find this movie funny at all. Some people say it was funny. I didn't find it funny. There's a reason why I decided to get this, and you'll see it once I get to my Steelbooks, why I decided to get this movie. But it's okay. No, I ain't mad at it. I got Bring It On. So this movie here takes me back to my high school days. No, I was not a cheerleader. Come on, man. You know, it just came out. This movie came out in 2000. And I think it was the summer. So I was just finishing my freshman year. And so it came out during my high school days. So it reminded me of my high school days. That's it. Got Bumblebee. This movie was okay. I got to watch it again, though. Can't remember too much about what it was about. Cars 3. I did not like this one at all. I might have to watch it again, though. Some of these I have to watch a second time because it's been a minute since I've seen them. Clueless. This movie was okay. Companion. Just like 10 Cloverfield Lane. People kept talking about this movie. I ignored it, but I decided to check it out after I read some reviews about it. And yeah, that's a good movie too. I don't want to say what the movie is about if you've never seen it, but yeah, it's a good movie. I'm just going to tell you this. I like my robot movies. That's all I'm going to tell you. Got Deep Impact. So this other reason why I might go ahead and upgrade some of my other disaster movies since I got this one in a 4K. So if they come out with it, I might just go ahead and get it. Why not? Drop. This was also a surprise movie, just like Companion. Even though this movie has nothing to do with science fiction or anything like that, it's a totally different concept. Yes, I did say totally. But yeah, good movie here. Really enjoyed this one. Get Out, Jordan Peele's first movie, if I'm not mistaken. Pretty good. Ex Machina, phenomenal movie. Love this movie. Hustlers, this movie was alright. You know, not too bad. Interstellar, this movie is phenomenal. Like, this is probably one of the most beautifully shot movies that I've ever seen. But just like with Ad Astra, you know, it's about space, going into outer space and all this other stuff. So I'm not going to even talk about the science behind it, but yeah, really well done movie. I love Interstellar. So this is probably the only other horror movie that I have here. I've seen the second one, didn't like the second one, but this first one is good. That painting of that ugly thing, that pain, if you've seen this movie, you know what I'm talking about. Yeah, that pain was probably the scariest thing I ever seen. I'm a grown man, but even I was scared when I seen it. I'm like, man, what the hell is that ugly ass thing, man? On the real, but I love that movie, It. So I got Jurassic Park. I got The Lost World, Jurassic Park. And I got, 2015's Jurassic World. So I seen the third Jurassic Park. I didn't like that one. I seen, Falling Kingdom? I think it is. The fifth one. Didn't like that one. I'd never seen Dominion, and I have no interest in seeing Rebirth. So I think these are the only three that I have. These are the only three I'm going to keep, and I'm good. I already know that they did another transfer of those three movies. I'm not getting that. I'm happy with these. I like the slips that these come, how the slips look. I like that. Man, just like with those Fast and Furious movies, man, I just hope they just stop with these Jurassic Parks, all these remakes and sequels and stuff like that. They need to chill out on that, man. Like, come on, man. I wish they'd do something with some of these movies that have not had a Blu-ray release yet. That's what I want to see. But moving on, I got Knowing. It's a good movie here with Nicolas Cage, dealing with numbers and math and all that. Real good movie there. And I got Lightyear. So that takes care of this shelf. Let me move on to the next shelf. All right, coming over here. Now, this is going to be kind of tough because these are up higher. And like I said, my arm is starting to get sore. Let's move these down so they make it easier to come out. So I got The Lion King. This is the only full-fledged animated movie that I have. You know, I know a lot of people like this movie. I've seen it like 2 or 3 times, and I don't know, it's okay. I just can't get fully invested in it like that. But I do like it. That's why I have it. Lucy, pretty good sci-fi movie. Mean Girls, another movie that's all right. You know, kind of grew up with, well, I wouldn't say grew up with the movie because it came out after my high school days, but still, it's got that feel, that similar feel to it. Got Megan. This was a good movie, real surprise movie. Like I said, I love my robot movies. I got Menace to Society. It's backwards. Like that. Only reason I did it backwards, I don't like that spine right there. I don't like how that spine stick out, so I just turned it that way. But yeah, Menace to Society, real good hood movie. I think the Criterion need to do something with Baby Boy. Since they got Menace to Society, need to do something with Baby Boy. Got The Mist, real good Stephen King movie. I have the Mummy trilogy. It's all 3 of those movies. The first 2 were excellent. I have yet to see the third one. But to tell you the truth, I don't think the third one is that good. Parasite, as of this video, this is another movie I have yet to see. But I heard it's real good, so I'm going to check that one out. Pulp Fiction. I love this cover art. I love this front cover. Scarface, of course, you know, it's a hood classic all the way. Well, I wouldn't really call it a hood classic, but, you know, it's part of that group. A good movie there. Showgirls. Yeah, oh, man. Yeah, this a wild movie, man. A really wild movie. If you've seen it, you already know. If you haven't seen it, then, yeah. Straight Outta Compton. Real good hood movie here. Love this movie. Swordfish. This movie is pretty good. Titanic. You know, I like my Titanic movies. So this one here is good. Not as good as the 1958 one, but you know, it's up there. Transporter 3. This was also good. It's not too often where a third movie in a trilogy is good. Normally the first one is good, the second one is good or okay or whatever, but the third one usually is trash. But in this case, yeah, this was a good movie. I like Transporter 3. True Lies, one of my favorite action movies ever made. I've been wanting this movie on physical media for the longest, and it finally came out. Like what, about 2 years ago, I think? So glad I got it. Uncut Gems, another movie that I turned the other way. Really surprised movie here. I've been wanting to watch this movie ever since it came out. But I don't know, I'm not a huge Adam Sandler fan. If you notice, I don't have any movies with him in it because I just don't find him funny. But this was a movie I was very interested in because it just seemed to be completely different from what he normally make. And I checked this movie out, and yeah, this movie was good. I really liked this movie. You know, and just like with Perfect Stranger, the ending surprised me. I wasn't expecting the ending to end the way it did. But yeah, it's a good movie. Loved it. And then last for the 4K slips, I got War of the Worlds. Real good science fiction movie here too. Let's finish it out with these Steelbooks. I got Air Force One. It's a good movie. Pretty violent though. I wasn't expecting this movie to be as violent as it was. But a good movie nonetheless. Airplane. This was a Blu-ray only Steelbook. But it's a good comedy movie. 1980. Bad Boys 1 and 2. So I like both of them. I know a lot of people didn't like the second one. I did. I love the first one. I love the second one. It's Bad Boys for Life. I didn't really like this movie too much. I got to watch it again, but it just, to me, it didn't have the same feel that the first two had. And Bad Boys Ride or Die, same thing. It just seemed to miss the mark. It was just something about this, just, I don't know, it didn't have that same feel to me. But I have them because I kind of am a completionist. I like to have all of the certain movies or whatever, so that's why I got them all. Beetlejuice, great movie. Beetlejuice, not so great of a movie to me. Belly, excellent movie. Love this movie. Birds of Prey, this movie was okay. This is only one of 2 DC movies that I have. Black Hawk Down, this movie is real good. This was actually a blind buy, but it was on sale on Amazon for $25, so I had to jump on it. This 4K Steelbook. Had to get it, glad I did, because this was an excellent movie. Boys in the Hood, Hood classic. You already know what time it is. Love this movie. A Bug's Life, it's like a childhood movie of mine. Love this movie too. Cars and Cars 2, both of which are great movies in my opinion. Enjoyed them both, especially the first one. I thought the first one was better, but I like the second one too. Christine, classic. Gotta have a haunted car in the collection. Cloverfield, really good movie. Django Unchained, it's another Blu-ray only, but it's a good movie here. Classic. The Equalizer. The Equalizer 2. And The Equalizer 3. Of course, the first one being the best one, the second one being okay, and the third one, it's alright. It's less than okay. It's alright. F9, the director's cut. This was a surprise movie. I actually really liked this one. I really did. Even though I am getting sick and tired of these Fast and Furious movies, this one here was good to me. I really liked this one. With Fast 10, I don't know. I didn't really like this one as much. But it's doable, though. I just hope after that this next one, I hope they just done with these Fast and Furious movies. I really do. Fallout, great movie. It's the first season. You notice I don't have that many TV shows other than SpongeBob and this one. That's it. But this a good TV show here. The Fifth Element, can't go wrong with this. You know, it's a classic with Bruce Willis. Fury, excellent movie. The ending of it is fake. I'm not gonna lie. I mean, the whole movie, for the most part, is fake. I mean, we all know that World War II, of course, was a real thing, but the events that took place in this movie it's just a collection of different stories that the director put together in order to make this movie. So the events that took place in this movie are not real, but it's kind of hard to explain. If you know anything about World War II, then you know what I'm talking about. But yeah, the events at the end in particular was pretty fake. I think they could have wrote that better. By the way, still a good, entertaining movie. Godzilla. This is the only Godzilla I actually liked. I know a lot of people didn't like this movie, but I did. 1998's. Love this Godzilla. Gran Torino. This other Blu-ray. Good movie here. Clint Eastwood is the only Clint Eastwood movie I got. So I'm getting tired. That's why I'm stumbling over my words. The Green Mile. Good Tom Hanks movie. Heat. Excellent movie right here with Al Pacino and Robert De Niro. Hobbs and Shaw. It's another good movie, part of the Fast and Furious franchise. Hopefully they don't make a part 2 of this, because they don't need to. We can just leave it as the first one. That's it. They don't need to make sequels of every movie. Inception, another good Christopher Nolan movie. Jaws, pretty good movie. I'm not too much of a shark fan, but this movie was pretty good. Joker, this is the other DC movie I got. Pretty good movie there with Robert De Niro and Joaquin Phoenix. Jumanji, Robin Williams, the original one, the best one. The Jungle Book, live action. I actually really like this movie. I really did. I normally don't like live action movies, but this one here, The Jungle Book, was good. King Kong, excellent movie. The visual effects in this movie I thought were really good. I think they hold up pretty good even by today's standards. Last Action Hero, pretty good movie. Cheesy, but good. Law Abiding Citizen, pretty good movie. Jamie Foxx. Moonfall, this is another movie I know a lot of people hate it, but I actually like this movie. I really did. Nope. So this movie wasn't good at all to me. I'm about to watch it again, but the first time I seen it, I didn't like it. But I kind of want to get all of Jordan Peele's movies because I really like what he's doing. Oppenheimer. So this is the movie why I decided to get Barbie. Some of y'all probably already figured that out, but I figured since Oppenheimer and Barbie were the two biggest movies of 2023, which is crazy to me. That's why I decided to just get both of them. So I was really surprised to still be able to find this Steelbook. Because I actually bought this Steelbook this year. So it was like 2 or 3 months ago I bought this. And it was still available on Amazon. So I think it was about $30. So glad I got that. The Shawshank Redemption. Excellent movie. Tim Robbins and Morgan Freeman. The Social Network. Pretty good movie here. Well, actually really good movie. Got Space Jam. Hopefully this fan ain't. Let me turn that off. Got Speed, real good movie. I seen the second one. I did not like the second one. Starship Troopers. Denise Richards in this movie. Yeah, man, I had a huge crush on her too back in the day. But love this movie. It's a good, violent movie. Top Gun. And Top Gun Maverick. We all know that the second one is the best one. Now, don't get it twisted. I did like the first one. I thought the first one was good, too. But the second one just knocked it out the park, man. Total Recall, the original one, of course. Love this one. I got Toy Story. Toy Story 2. Toy Story 3. And Toy Story 4. And when they come out with Toy Story 5, I'm going to get that one, too. And yes, I liked all 4 movies, even the 4th one. So the first time I seen this one, I didn't like it, but I saw it again, I liked it. I said, yeah, that's actually pretty good. So hopefully the 5th one, when it comes out, hopefully that one's good too. Training Day, real good hood cop movie. Twister, pretty good movie. That's the original one with Bill Paxton and Helen Hunt. Us, I thought this movie was better than Nope. But it's still kind of confusing because it's dealt with doppelgangers and all this other stuff. Wall-E, it's a good movie here. Love this movie. Wanted with Angelina Jolie. I did like this movie a lot. Who Framed Roger Rabbit? Another excellent movie. And 1939's The Wizard of Oz. I think it came out in 1939. Love that movie too. Classic. All right, so the setup that I got, the TV setup, Samsung 4K TV, nothing special. Bought this TV in November 2019. Paid like $400 for it from Best Buy. It's a good TV. It's all right. It works. Does what I need to do. The sound bar right here is a Sony sound bar. Came with this wireless subwoofer. No, I bought this sound bar probably about 2 months after I bought this TV. And I never had any issues with it. Sounds good. I mean, it's a small room. But yeah, it really puts out the sound. I love it. And this right here is the player that I use for all my movies. It's a Sony 800 M2. I don't know the full name, but it's the top of the line Sony player. And I believe it or not, I just bought this Sony player this year. I had a PS5, but I sold it. And the money I got for that PS5, I use it to buy this, as well as that Apple TV 4K that's underneath there. And yeah, you know, I like I mentioned at the beginning of this video, I don't play video games, especially console games. I'm just not into that anymore. I mean, if I do play a game, it's usually on PC. But as far as, you know, console games, I'm done with that. So that's why I went on here and got a dedicated 4K player. Plus that PS5 that I had, sometimes I put some of my 4K movies in there and it wouldn't play correctly. Like it'd play up to a certain point and it'll freeze. And I mean, the disc was clean, not a scratch on the disc. It just wouldn't play it all the way. When I bought this and I put those same movies in here, it will play all the way through, no issues. So I don't know what was going on. Maybe it was a defect with my particular PS5, but it didn't matter. I didn't care. I got rid of it and I'm not buying another one. So I'm very happy with this setup here. And I do want to point out that I collect movies for the same reason as pretty much anyone else. And that is I'm just really sick and tired of these streaming services and what they've become over the years. I mean, they advertise that it's about convenience. Not to me, it ain't. You know, I mean, they don't really put out a lot of shows. They don't put out a lot of movies. I understand the whole licensing and all this other stuff. But I mean, at the end of the day, that's not my problem. You know, I don't like paying a monthly subscription for something, and I'm not really seeing the full value in that, especially when the costs keep going up. You know, it used to be, well, what, less than $10 to get you access to a whole bunch of movies and TV shows and stuff like that with no ads. That's the whole point of why people started getting into streaming, is because they didn't want to have to pay, you know, pay for ads, because that's what cable is. Cable is pretty much you paying for commercials. You know, that's all they seem to show on there is nothing but commercials. So that's what you're paying for. And people just getting tired of that. So they went to streaming because it's cheaper and you still get access to a lot of different content and no ads. But now the price went up. The quality of the movies have diminished. They're giving you less quantity. I mean, you have to subscribe to many different streaming services to try to get access to as much as you can, because everyone got their own licensing and all this other stuff and their own TV shows and all that. It just becomes too overwhelming. You got to sign up for each one. That's emails, that's credit card information, that's data collecting. I ain't got time for that. You know, I like having the physical media because not only do I get the better quality, you know, better video, better audio, but also you get special features. There are no ads. And on top of that, once you buy it once, it's done and over with. Buy it once, it's mine forever. You know, technically I can do whatever I want with these movies. As long as I don't sell, try to resell it, or make copies and resell it. I mean, I could resell these movies here. You know, people do it all the time on eBay. But to make copies of these movies and then sell it to try to turn a profit, yeah, I can understand why they have a problem with that. But you know, like people say, man, if buying isn't owning, then pirating isn't stealing. And I have to agree with that. Because with these movies that you buy digitally, I mean, if they want to, they could just pull the plug. And there's really nothing you could do about it. If they don't want to keep their license in order or anything like that no more, they don't want to renew the license, then even though you paid for the movie, you have it downloaded as yours, supposedly. I mean, if they want to pull it, they can pull it, and then you lose that movie, and you don't get your money back. And that's not right, man. That's not right. So I know a lot of these movies, some of these movies went out of print. They lost the license and everything like that, but it don't matter. The movies will still play on my Blu-ray player. And that's all that matters to me. So it's just my opinion. I know some people, agree. Some people gonna disagree, and that's fine. I mean, I understand that not everyone can do this. Not everyone has the space for all these movies. Like I said, I only got about 250 movies here. But even for some people, this is too much. Because some people just don't have the space for it. They don't have, and that's understandable. Some people don't have the space for it. Some people don't have the money to buy these. Even if I paid $1 for each one of these movies, that's $250 right there. Not only that, you need a way to play them. You need to have some sort of 4K player in order to play the movies, and some people don't have the money for that. So it's understandable. And on top of that, some people, they only watch movies one time. If you watch a movie one time, there's no reason to go out and buy, the physical movie. But for me, I like watching my movies more than once. That's what I like to do, because I don't watch, regular TV or nothing like that. Other than YouTube, I don't really watch regular TV. I'm not subscribed to any of these major streaming services, no Netflix, no Disney, none of that. The only thing I'm subscribed to is YouTube and Amazon Prime. And the only reason why I'm subscribed to Amazon Prime is because, the shipments. You get, 2-day shipping and all that. And Amazon and YouTube Premium I'm subscribed to, because YouTube Premium is my TV. That's what I watch as television. You see that black thing up there in the corner? That's an antenna. I know some of y'all may wonder what that is. That's an antenna. And that's for like local channels out here in Chicago and stuff like that. But I barely even watch that. So other than YouTube Premium and Amazon Prime, that's all that I'm subscribed to as far as streaming services. If I want real entertainment, I watch my movies, watch my TV shows, and that's it, man. That's how we rock it up. And I love every bit of it. So I like to try to support the genre as much as I can. That's why for me personally, I don't mind double dipping. I don't mind buying, a 4K movie if it comes out on 4K. If it's something that I'm interested in, I don't mind doing that. I will not upgrade my already 4Ks to a Steelbook. I'm not going to do that. But I will upgrade my DVDs to Blu-ray, my Blu-ray to 4K and stuff like that. I try to wait. Like if they come out with a Blu-ray of any of these DVDs, and if I even think that they're going to do a 4K, I will try to wait. That way I don't have to buy it twice. But if not, if it's a movie that I really love, I don't mind supporting it. So, that's just the way it is with me. I don't have that many movies anyway, like I said. So for me, it's no big deal. But I definitely understand people who don't want to do it, or people who just don't want to get into this field. I get it. But me personally, I really don't like what has become of streaming. You need so many different streaming services just to try to get the content that you want to watch. And then in the end, you not only are you probably still going to have access to commercials, but you're probably paying either at or more than what cable costs. And that kind of defeats the whole purpose of even getting streaming. That was the whole purpose of getting streaming in the first place, so that you could save money. But we all see that's not what the reality is. These companies are constantly trying to find more and more ways in order to snatch money out of your pocket, man. They need to keep you coming back and all this other stuff. And I can say the same thing about physical movies too. They do the same thing. Like I said, they already came out with 4K of Jurassic Park, but here they come with another 4K release. It's like, come on, man. I know that these came out a few years ago, but still. I've heard other, physical media collectors say the same thing. It was like, man, why not just focus on movies that have yet to get a Blu-ray release? Matter of fact, there's some movies on VHS that don't even have a DVD release. Like, why not focus on those? I get it. It's licensing. They cost money. Sometimes these studios, they don't want to release a movie or whatever the case. Maybe I get it. So maybe that's what's happening with some of these movies up here. Maybe that's why they don't have a Blu-ray release. But either way, man, I just wish there was a little bit more transparency, so us true, collectors, we have something to look forward to. That's just my opinion. That's all. That's it. That's all, man. So there it is, man. My little movie collection. It's about 255 movies or something like that. None major, none minor. The collection more than likely is not going to get much bigger than this. I know every, movie collector says that, but yeah, it's not. I don't think. The only thing I might end up doing is just upgrading some of my movies. Like if they come out with 4Ks or DVDs or Blu-rays of the DVDs, then I upgrade them then. Some of my Blu-rays I might upgrade to 4K, but other than that, yeah, I'm just going to rock out with what I got here. And like I mentioned before, I've seen every single one of my movies except for two. And that is the third Mummy movie, and Parasite. And that's it. Everything else I've seen at least one time already. I'll catch you on the next one.